The End of Austin fosters an atmosphere that's conducive to accessible and collaborative engagement between groups of people we sometimes describe or imagine as separate. And it challenges the strict divide we often imagine to exist between academics and the communities they come from and work within, communities that are often obliquely referred to as the public. It's a project that recognizes that we, as writers, as teachers, as scholars, as administrators, as university folk, I guess, are one set of voices among many within a public, and as such doesn't lecture to or presume to know any more than it. It recognizes that scholarship is not just something that needs to reach the public, it's not just something we need to translate, but it's something that the public produces, just in different forms. Scholarly work shouldn't remain cloistered within the halls of academia, but I think that public scholarship that relies upon such a conception of the word public can easily forget that this public is an abstract construction. It's thus subject to the biases and assumptions that can accompany ideas espoused from positions of privilege, such as us within the academy, or such as the positions we inhabit within the academy. In a lot of ways, such uses of the term public recall the word masses. They're both words that function to categorize, homogenize, and distance a broad and diverse collective, a broad and diverse community. Such a conception of the public faces the fact that we're very much a part of the public. The work we do is already a part of the public sphere in a lot of ways. The public is not something that's external to us. The University of Texas isn't separate from Austin. It's part of the city. Austin wouldn't be what it is without it. It's known as a college town. We're not just academics, administrators, and students, but residents and participants in the same community. So here at the University of Texas, I think we're active stakeholders in the city. We're connected to the local community. And if we're interested in reaching non-academic audiences in that community, all these people outside the university, this fact needs to be recognized. Otherwise, they end up as abstract stereotypes or an audience that isn't really there. And we end up proving colloquial ideas about the academic ivory tower and reinforce structures of privilege. We need to think of our audience not as an abstract public, as a sort of imaginary thing, but as a specific community of living, breathing human beings with distinct experiences and varying degrees of social power. That is, as active agents in the world.